Growing up Jewish, my early traumas were the Holocaust and the holidays. Our holidays are always early or late, never on time, and always complicated. Well, and the way I grew up, even more so. My father was Orthodox. My mother was resentful. Yeah, it's like Reformed, only angrier. She would sneak me out of shul for spare ribs in Chinatown on Yom Kippur. So yes, I've got mama trauma too. But to be fair, it is not all her fault. Our holidays are a little fablunget. Take Passover. It usually falls around Easter, so just like Hanukkah, it competes with the Goyish stuff. While most kids are hunting for brightly colored Easter eggs and filling their baskets with marshmallow peeps, Jewish kids are searching for a flat, dry piece of matzah called the afikomen. Oh, we do get to pinky dip in wine while reciting that festive 10-plague lineup, which includes lice, vermin, locusts, and the slaying of the firstborn. Woohoo! While the rest of you are taking pictures with the funny, fuzzy, wuzzy Easter bunny at the mall, the Jewish kids are waiting for a visit from Elijah the prophet. You know, it's kind of hard to take a mall photo when your holiday mascot is invisible. But back to Hanukkah. You know, as Jewish holidays go, it has a lot going for it. It's the festival of lights and fried food. Shout out to the latke. There are dreidels, gambling, and chocolate money, also known as gelt. Not to be confused with guilt, which of course is not holiday specific. You know, a few years ago, though, I got really excited. Dare I say, I was verklempt when I discovered Starbucks was selling a Hanukkah activity menorah. Amidst all the red and green, I spotted this one blue item on the shelf. And blue, which rhymes with Jew, is our color. Blue and white, or to zhuzh it up for the holidays, blue and silver, the colors of Hanukkah branding. Blue, like the Israeli flag, silver, like Reynolds wrap, the aluminum foil we put under our menorahs to catch the dripping wax. There I stood in my West Hollywood Starbucks, drawn to the flames that were drawn onto the candles, that were drawn onto the boxes that hid these special activity cards inside the Starbucks activity menorah, which, if you think about it, is basically the Jewish version of an advent calendar. Although I prefer to call it a vent calendar, because instead of 24 treats, we get 8. So yes, I am venting. But I gotta tell you, not since Adam Sandler forced Monica to rhyme with Hanukkah had anyone rocked our Jewish world until Starbucks did. Finally, not just another sad Hanukkah tchotchke, actual cool Hanukkah merch. Or so I thought, until I lit the first fake candle and read this. First night activity, adopt a grandparent. Okay. I mean, maybe your grandparents are dead, or maybe your parents just hate their parents so much they want you to latch on to someone else's. Oh my gosh, but then, but by the way, if you had adopted my grandmother, you would have gotten a bonus, because my Nana Jenny, who lived to 100, was a master dirty joke teller. Yeah, some grandmothers pass down recipes, mine passed down profanity in English and Yiddish. For Hanukkah, I got 8 nights of F words. Fakakta, fablungit, faklemt, futz, and putz. Oh, plus one of Nana's faves, schmuck, which she loved to remind me rhymes with, forget it, you know. Thanks, Nana Jenny. So, first night, adopt a grandparent. Find Starbucks. What else you got? Second night activity, share the light. Winter can be hard when you don't have light. Which begs the question, why do I have enough money for Starbucks and I don't have light? Which, I realized that it wasn't really about me when I read on. It became clear because it said, reach out in your community and help a family with their electric bill. Okay, well, in my community, in WeHo, we've got these lit-up Christmas homes on steroids, the kind that the local news covers because you can see them from space. A gazillion megawatts of goy joy. And Starbucks thinks Jewish kids should pay those electric bills? I am so confused. How is this fun? Now, I'm jumping ahead because, trust me, the middle nights didn't get any better. Somewhere between thank someone by taking their turn doing the dishes and hide the dreidel, I knew we were headed into trouble. Hide the dreidel? It's a spinning top Starbucks, not an activity menorah. I mean, it's not a crumbling thing. And I am verklempt because, hold on one second. Let's see. Oh, yes. I know, it is not a crumbling afikoman. You want to look for something, hide the dreidel. You want to look for something in my house? I'm missing my backup car keys and at least 3 pairs of glasses. So come on over. Hide some dreidels. So I'm skipping the rest. The 7th night, learn and share. Now, it's important to learn something new every day. Says who? The Starbucks Jew consultant? But seriously, homework on Hanukkah? Everyone else is sleeping late and playing video games. But oh no, not the Jewish kids. It's holiday, not Hebrew school. Give it a rest, Starbucks. Oh. And you want to talk about learning and sharing? Let me tell you one thing I wished I'd learned. Yiddish. Not just the dirty words or the funny expressions, but the whole fakakta language. But my parents and grandparents wouldn't teach it to us. It was their secret language. Whenever de kinder, the children would enter the house. So I went out and learned my own language, Spanish. Yes, you know, so instead of noises like Hanukkah and chutzpah, I would, well, those sound like a cat coughing up a hairball, don't they? I learned Spanish, and I got to roll my R's. I married a Latino and became Carrasco. And come on, you gotta admit, is always romantic. Take, for example, quiero comer arroz en el ferrocarril, which basically means I want to eat rice in a choo-choo train, but it sounds so romantic, right? But enough about romance. Let's get back to suffering. The last candle, Starbucks' big 8th night finale, a year of sharing. Okay. Keep the spirit of thankfulness alive throughout the year. Even mowing the lawn can be a big help to someone in need. Mowing the lawn? Wow, that's it, Starbucks? Spoiler alert. In keeping with the Jewish tradition, they buried the activity menorah so fast it was gone from the shelves before the 8th candle could even finish dripping. May its memory be a blessing. Oh, Starbucks, or Star Schmucks, shall I say. Your co-founder, Zev Siegel, Jewish. Your first CEO, Howard Schultz, Jewish. You figured out the very popular puppuccino, genius. So why not a cool Hanukkah chai chai latte or some such thing? Well, at least you gave me something to kvetch about. A venti cup of holiday tsures. And for that I am grateful. And a bissel sad, too. Which makes it official. Schmucks rhymes with Starbucks. And Jew really does rhyme with blue.
Dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and dreidel, my dreidel I shall play.